Secret number 8 is breathing. Did you know the way you breathe will affect the way you think? And the way you think will affect the way you breathe. Let me read that again. Did you know the way you breathe will affect the way you think? And the way you think will affect the way you breathe. There are hundreds of reports that will advise you on, for example, what to eat, what to drink for athletes, but there is hardly anything that will, show you how to breathe properly in practice and in competition to enable you to achieve peak performance. In my seminars, I'll ask athletes to tell me how long they could live without water, then without food, and the last one is without breathing. They started by telling me all these different amounts of time in which they're not sure of exactly what length of time they could live without food and water. But the clincher is when they think of breathing, they all come up with the same range of time, between 3 and 5 minutes before the person would die. Think about it. Athletes can deprive their bodies of food and drink for days and weeks, but they can't deprive their bodies of air for only a few minutes. Do you think that breathing is important? Of course it is. And the majority of athletes don't have a clue about the proper breathing technique and information they should have on the subject. For example, did you know that by the time you reach teenager, you will lose 50% of your energy due to poor breathing patterns? Let me read this again. This is startling. Did you know by the time you reach teenager, you will lose 50% energy due to poor breathing patterns? When you look at babies, they have the most natural breathing pattern because they are naturally breathing in the proper way without any focus on ego or pride. It's only when we reach teenager level that we change our breathing patterns. And this happens to both boys and girls in the same way for the same reasons. We need to start breathing like babies again with the few modifications that will increase energy, control the physical and mental side of your performance along with this proper breathing. There are very simple breathing patterns that once you learn it will automatically synchronize your breathing while giving you extra energy and power in the process.